What is up, guys? Tonight we have two Game 5s in the NBA playoffs. We have the Knicks at the Celtics, with the Knicks being up 3-1, but the Celtics being without Jason Tatum for the rest of the playoffs, and probably early into next year too with his torn Achilles. And then we have the Warriors at the Timberwolves Game 5 as well, with the Timberwolves being up 3-1 in an elimination game, with no Steph Curry for the Warriors tonight. And this is potentially the last game that he's going to be out if the Warriors can get through and survive with an upset victory. So in this video, I'll be sharing some of my top bets for both of those games. But before we get into the plays, I want to remind everybody to join the free Discord server. The link to join is in the description below. And also remember to subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you do not miss a video the next time that I post one. So my first play tonight, I'll be using Outlier to show my research. This is how I find all of my plays every single day. It is a paid subscription website, but if you want a 7-day free trial, use the link in the description below and it will apply a 7-day free trial at checkout in Outlier. So the first play we're on is Peyton Pritchard over 6.5 rebounds and assists. Obviously, no Jason Tatum tonight, so I filtered for that here. But I did filter for games with Derek White and with Jaylen Brown. On these last two seasons, there's been 14 instances where we had this scenario. Pritchard averages 9.4 rebounds and assists per game, and he's gone over in 11 out of 14 games. Now, if you look at these playoffs just in general without the injuries and everything, he's playing about 25 to 30 minutes a game. You see he had 20 minutes here, 22 minutes, then he had the one game where he had up to 35 minutes in a game. So it really varies, but I do think without Jason Tatum being in, he will get slightly more minutes. You see he normally averages 32 minutes per game without Jason Tatum. So I think he's going to get a lot more minutes tonight and a lot more run. And obviously, more minutes means more opportunities for rebounds and assists for Pritchard. Next player we're going to be on is Karl Anthony Towns over 33.5 PRA. So he's gone over this. We'll look at the full season in general. He's gone over this number in 61 out of 82 games this season, and he's playing slightly more minutes in the playoffs right now, closer to 36 minutes or so as compared to 35 minutes. So it's only a slight difference. But if we filter for games with Jalen Brunson and with Josh Hart, because I don't want to look at games where they were both out or one of them was out, he's gone over this number in 46 out of 63 games this season, averaging 38.9 PRA in this 63 sample size. So I think he's going to get more than 33.5. He barely got over last game. He's been getting a ton of rebounds. I think he's just going to have a really good game tonight and go over this number. Next play, we're heading over to the other game, the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Jonathan Kuminga under 6.5 rebounds and assists. So there's been 6 games without Steph Curry, but with Jimmy Butler this season. Kuminga averages 4.7 rebounds and assists in these 6 games. He's gone over 5 out of 6 times. Last game, he only had 1 rebound and assist. I know he had like 23 or 24 points or whatever it was, but his 1 rebound and assist really didn't help his case with his PRA. So we lost in the PRA, but we hit the over on the points within the last game. But honestly, he looked pretty rough out there. He wasn't even trying to get any rebounds. He was barely passing the ball for assists. So I'm just going to keep riding this under for Kuminga, just like it has worked out the rest of the season. Outside of that one game against Minnesota, I think it was game 2, where he just had a couple extra rebounds that he normally has. The fourth play that I'm going to be on, just one more play after this, so is Brandon Podziemski over 14.5 points and assists. Now, the volume is there. You know, he's been getting enough shots the last couple of games. He had 14 shots, 10 shots, 9, 12, 18. Now, the issue is the efficiency. He's shot 4 out of 24 out of the last 2 games, which led to 7 and 12 points and assists. Now, on the season, when he plays 30-plus minutes per game, he averages 19.1 points and assists per game, and he's gone over in 23 out of 32 games. Obviously, the last 2 games, he went under, but like I said, the volume is there. The efficiency just is not. I'm expecting a few extra shots to fall for Podziemski tonight against the Timberwolves, and for him to go over this 14.5 number. And the final play is simply just a head-to-head play. It's Anthony Edwards under 7.5 first quarter points. He's gone under this number in the last 11 matchups against the Warriors. So I'm just going to ride this head-to-head trend on here. It's a play on Underdog Fantasy. I'm not sure if it's on any other books right now. Looks like just Sleeper and Underdog, but solid play nonetheless to add to your parlays over on Sleeper or Underdog Fantasy. Just a quick recap of my 5 plays for the day. We're going with Pritchard over 6.5 rebounds and assists. Karl Anthony Towns over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Kuminga under 6.5 rebounds and assists. Anthony Edwards under 7.5 first quarter points, and Brandon Podziemski over 14.5 points and assists. I look forward to seeing your plays and your wins in the Discord server later on today, and best of luck on your bets tonight, everybody.